is up, everybody? Look at us. It's us.
Back. Finally.
Healthy.
My name is Wes, I think.
I think it still is.
Now that the brain fog is mostly gone.
Yeah. Welcome to our brand new show.
Something seems weird. What's going on here?
I'm there.
There we go. Wait.
Good. I was in.
That's better.
Weird. You guys, very nice. Did you practice that? That was very well coordinated.
Oh my gosh. I just want to throw out a quick, I know that people get sick all the time, but this one, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this one. The joke at my house is we've all had the flu, and that's not the joke, although it is kind of funny in itself. The joke is we had the real flu, not the one that everybody says they get. But I'm talking the one that kills people.
Yeah,
we all got that one, and I don't know if it's just a byproduct of my age, but I have hit a point in my life where I have never experienced a viral illness like that ever.
Crazy.
The fatigue is well, you said it. It's crazy. I've never experienced total body fatigue the way that I have experienced it this time around. Today is actually day 13 since I started developing, since the onset of symptoms. So I'm long past contagious, but I still have a cough. I still have a sniffle, and this thing is just hanging on.
Wow.
So yeah. However, we're back.
Yes.
And I am super, super happy to be back. The funny thing is, before we had our unscheduled break, I was already ahead of the game. So this show was done I don't know.
3 or 4
was it
weeks
4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
The show that should have been the one after that one's done.
Nice.
So we've banked a couple.
I can't even remember how I was looking back going.
Yeah.
22 days ago or something. I
know. I don't even know. I looked at the last Facebook post just to double check to see that I had counted all the votes, which I did. And I didn't even look at the date. I know that was a while. Let's check in with who's here tonight. Okay, we're all here. We're all alive. Yes, we are all on the mend. Everybody at my house is on the mend. We're all up on our feet now.
Excellent.
What's up, Josh? Good to see you tonight, sir. It's been a while. Sorry for the unscheduled break for everybody. Morning to our friend Nate down under. Nate, the Retro Tinker. If you haven't checked out Nate's latest video,
what are you waiting for?
It's quite. Well, actually, there's a couple of them, but there's one that's it's kind of cute. Well, they're all kind of cute in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, are you your own voice actor? Do you do all the roles? Because, my God, man, you're a chameleon. Who else is here? I think that's it for now. Oh, wait, here's Sean. Sean, showing up. Hey, Sean. Nice to see you, sir.
Welcome.
Glad you could make it.
What is up?
'Tis the season. So not only is it the season for sickness, it is the season for thoughts to all of our friends around the world as we are rolling into the holiday season. So happy holidays. Happy to everybody, whatever it is that you partake in or don't. We're Christmas going folks here, I think.
Yep.
Now, this happens every year.
And there's your answer right there.
What's that? Yes, I do all my own voices.
That's pretty cool.
You are a chameleon, sir.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, if you're sick, you have to take it easy. Yeah. I didn't have a choice on that one. Yeah. The body said,
you will rest,
nope,
or I will force you to rest.
This is a weird one. I essentially slept for 3 days straight. Didn't eat. Couldn't eat. Slept in my chair because my recliner chair, because it was the only way I could get a decent breath. So yeah. Go figure, it's the first year in a while I haven't had a flu shot, not because I wasn't going to get one, but because the pharmacy had switched to online booking. They're not taking bookings over the phone. And I'm like, I'll get around to it. Dummy.
Beat that.
I wanted to say, every year this comes up, and I think Andy, you and I because we are in the same place, and Hank, you are in Halifax. This has happened every year. we all send each other stuff.
Yes.
Andy and I will piggyback, and we'll send our stuff together. And our stuff is late, as usual. Not that it's late. It will be there before Christmas.
Yeah.
However,
I honestly, the tracking, when I first sent it, and the tracking said it would arrive on Monday the 22nd. So
yeah.
I didn't think what's about to happen was possible. I thought maybe we would schedule something after Christmas, so I was just like, it's organic. It landed there, yesterday morning.
It just worked out that I was already out doing some stuff. I got a phone call to go and pick up some. What a time to get some pre-order action figures, by the way.
Zazel! Zazel's in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I got to, by the way, speaking of Zazel, if you haven't checked out the Clubhouse lately, Zazel just mentioned that the next episode of the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship, that is Ryu versus E-Honda, coming up December 28th.
Coming up.
There may or may not be a cameo from somebody.
Pre-sickness
our show.
Pre-sickness
slap.
Pre-sickness cameo. That's right. I don't feel so bad. Excuse me. I don't feel so bad for not having my lines of dialogue done right away at this anymore. I was feeling pretty bad, but then I was like, where's this damn video? All right. It's ready when it's ready. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little Christmas special right now. And then I'm going to take a second. I'm going to talk about something else that I think is potentially exciting. And I think, Hanky, I know you're excited about this. Andy, I know you're a little bit nervous how is this going to affect you? Mm-hmm. That's good. You will be in good hands. We will hold your hand. We will metaphorically hold your hand.
You will get the bug, man. I swear to God, you will.
You're gonna.
If you need like any kind of like, primer that either Wes and I can't get, go watch some of Deborah Ann Wall's. Google Deborah Ann Wall teaches John Barenthal how to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I promise you'll be back.
Tons of fun stuff. Anyway, let's do Christmas. So I guess we'll go back and forth, you and me, Andy, because we've got Hank, would you like us to do gift wrapped stuff or
it's all
padded envelope stuff?
It's all the same. I was just the padded envelope stuff was like, it allowed me the opportunity to doodle.
Okay, so
and it's just protecty. It's like
I love that, by the way.
Yeah, they're all.
I'm gonna start with those.
Sure,
let's do that. I got a message from Hank in our group chat asking me, as you may or may not have heard over the last year, 51 weeks, I have been majorly. G.I. Joe has come back into my life in such a huge way. It has been my focus, like more so than Star Wars. Like the only thing that's kept me on the Star Wars track is doing this show.
Nice.
Because I've been all G.I. Joe all the time
for
the other 98%. And so I get a message from Hank saying, who's your favorite G.I. Joe? And I immediately have brain melt because I'm like, that is just, I can't answer that.
Which child do you love more?
Yeah. So I had said there's so many, and I talked about Duke sort of, encompassing sort of what is G.I. Joe, but the TV show. But then I also said that like back in 82, when the 3 3/4 line launched, I got most of the 82 line. I got pretty much every vehicle in the line for that year, which included the Tank Commander Steeler.
Wicked. Wow, he looked like SpongeBob SquarePants a little.
I think he's amazing. I think he looks awesome. And if I can preserve
I did the 30-second drawings for everybody, but
come on, man. You did that in 30 seconds?
Yeah. I guess I did.
Minutes.
I got Swamp Thing.
I love it.
Swamp Thing's
awesome.
I
love it. Okay, so Andy, let's give it an open. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I don't know how the stickies on those work, or
you know what? Worst
if
case
you have
scenario,
to use a knife, go shallow, please.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I can see there's a shadow, so I can go up the side.
Okay.
Without damaging anything.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up the side here with the scissors. Andy, do you want the scissors?
I will take those scissors.
Okay, so I will not remove the contents until yours is open.
Nice, sweet.
I'm gonna go the other way and just go across the top.
Zazel says, "Do I have a favorite?" Oh man,
so
do you?
There's a pawn shop or like an antique shop near me, like across the street from me.
Yeah.
Up, and they have a bunch of old O-ring Joes, and $5, $6, $7, Sergeant Slaughter, $45, $5, $6. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. what do we got going on? We got okay. So Nate says I think Shipwreck is my favorite. Josh says
I'm a Snake Eyes
Lowlight.
guy.
Well, listen, we can talk about Snake Eyes for a second here. So as we're on G.I. Joe, of course, Zazel, do I have a favorite? Ha ha ha. As you own hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Dan Larson, known for the Boba set. I don't know. Do we have a pithy phrase for what it means to own hundreds of Sergeant Slaughter action figures?
Army building?
The slaughterhouse, I guess. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Or Mercer. Or Mercer. That's an interesting choice.
Nice.
Zazel says, for that price increase, it's probably my fault. That's right.
Yeah, because they're so friggin' rare.
Zazel
even in
makes
Canada.
a trip to Canada and then leaves with like, I don't know, 30 something.
It was literally like 3 or 4 times the price of everything around it. I was like, that's crazy.
All right. Andy, you're open.
I am open.
I'm open. Let's do this. This is going to be camera forward, so let's see what happens. Let's do this. Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 1, G.I. Joe number 1.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I need another Vice in my life, but
so next time Larry Ham is in town, you bring that with you to get signed, buddy.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I have a couple Larry autographs in some trade paperbacks, and Kim actually has an 8x10 of Snake Eyes. Andy, what did you get?
The Saga of Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
That is so cool.
Hank, thank you so much.
Cover number 2.
Yeah, right?
Right out of the movie.
Right?
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Swamp Thing, the movie, by the way, if you didn't catch us at our RonCon special back in June, we did a live stream of Swamp Thing, the movie, with our friends Adam over at Go Figure, and Zazel was there. Yeah.
Wasn't it the second Swamp Thing, though?
Was it 2?
I thought it was the weirder one.
No, I thought we watched the first one. Oh, maybe it was part 2. One of them and or the other one is going to 4K Blu-ray in 26. Hank, you said Snake Eyes. I want to know which version of Snake Eyes is your favorite?
Oh, geez, I guess. So when I think of Snake Eyes, I think of that episode, and I might even be remembering it romantically because I haven't seen an episode of G.I. Joe in a bit, but he's like in a cave and he meets an old blind man and there's a wolf, and it's that version of Snake Eyes where are they going to show his face? No, they're not. He's buck naked with a mask on.
You're talking Commando Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you got it.
Wearing goggles. He's not wearing the nightly
wedge.
Right.
He's going Commando.
I don't know how ninja and night visor go together. I could never figure that one out.
I'm obsessed with and Storm Shadow, and then I can't recall the name of the Joe who wears the bandolier with throwing stars. He looks like a Street Fighter character.
Quick Kick.
Quick Kick.
He's totally
those are my three guys.
Bruce Lee. He's the Bruce Lee of the show. They introduce him. He's on a movie set. He's an actor. He does like a Bogart line when they meet him.
So he's Johnny Cage.
Yeah, kind of. G.I. Joe number 1. I can't tell you. I mean, I've seen G.I. Joe number 1 many times on the shelf. I've always sort of admired it. Like, oh, that would.
And it's in the kind of condition that you could fully just open it up and read it, man. Like you know what I mean?
To me, that's there's more value in me being able to do that.
Absolutely.
Than there is going. Oh my
same
God,
same with the Swamp Things. They're nowhere near like pristine mint. They're not 10s or anything. They're readers, and that's what I got them for you.
Well, I love this, so thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Nice.
All right, I got another one, and this one I know you needed no help on this one, but I will say I love that you went with Tartakovsky.
Yes, sir.
Skywalker.
Yes, sir.
That is. You know how much I love the Tartakovsky.
Yes, sir. And you'll notice he's not the Padawan version.
No,
that may be a hint.
Invited.
That may be a hint.
He is.
All the drawings are hints as to the contents.
No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna scissor this one again because I don't want. Andy,
I tried to draw like a serious Vader on yours. He turned it really chibi, so I just went with it.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with chibi Vader. I mean, except he's too cute for his own good.
Stewie Vader, right?
Stewie Vader.
It looks like Stewie Vader a little bit.
Okay, I've got it open. Do you need scissors?
Yes, please.
There you go. All right.
And this could be an episode, and I'll tell you why once you've got them open.
Yeah. I just rewatched Kenobi, by the way.
Very good.
I just rewatched the whole thing. I love
up,
it,
man. I
still love it.
don't understand the negative press post haste. It doesn't make sense to me.
The only thing that leaves me wanting is I want another season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Andy, you want to go first on that one?
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll come in after you.
Come on in.
Oh,
Star Wars Master of Evil.
I was in the bookstore. Oh, I don't know, but before I got sick, saw it on the shelf, picked it up, and went, "Nope, can't do it." All right.
I cannot wait to read this.
Do you have a Star Wars novel section at your house?
Not really. I
No?
just have a novel section.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Nice.
that's good then. That's a good one to start with.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Don't stick to the inside of the envelope.
I had to reseal this.
Dueling Vaders.
You may have guessed that I'm proposing the first book club episode.
Oh,
So I say that when we've all read it, we reconvene and we do a review of that.
I'm in love with that, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Of course, boys.
I don't really know Adam Christopher's work. Has he done Star Wars work before?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I just know that I've read an excerpt from the novel so far. And I've read some reviews, and it's killer.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely down for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is it's basically, that no from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And then this page 1 is the next thing that happens.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. I only have the 25th anniversary #1. Oh, that's still cool, Josh. I mean,
very
that's
cool.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah, Nate. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing stuff. Okay, I've got a little.
It
It makes a noise.
does make a noise. A familiar noise.
Okay, let's see.
This one should be easier to open.
All right, I'm going. This one.
Yeah,
says
yeah.
Key West.
Tear the shit out of it.
Yo, Joe.
This is going to go straight to the gaming table, by the way.
Yeah. Wicked.
When I put this thing together, this is going to rock and roll all over my players. I love it.
Everybody needs toys at Christmas, man. I don't care how old you are.
That's right.
I love toys. And the thing that I like about, I've done a few through that Amazon thing that I'm doing presently, where I review Amazon stuff. This is not a plug for Amazon, by the way. They don't pay me to say this, but I'm part of a program where I review free product from Amazon, and the boon is I get to keep it. There have been a few third-party brick sets, and I've got them just for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what blew me away about this. This is third-party brick company, but it's G.I. Joe branded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've seen these before.
Yeah, you may have seen them in one of Andy's reviews.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 more. I got 2 more. What do you got?
I got 2
You
more.
got 2 more. You got a box and a flat one?
I got a box and a flat one.
What do you want to do, box or flat? You choose.
I don't know.
It's your choice.
Flat one, I guess.
Flat one. Okay, we're doing flat. All right, we got a flat thing.
One's flatter than the other.
That's fine by me.
Terrible. Get her into you.
All right, let's do it. It's like you know me.
Yeah, it's like we're friends.
I love this. I seriously,
Oh my god.
I love this. This is the Rush version of Where's Waldo, and I love it.
Wicked.
Where's Getty, Alex, and Neil? Oh my god!
There's something to read on the crapper, my friend.
If that is not the funniest, but like most amazing thing for a Rush fan, it's hard to buy for a Rush fan because we tend to be a little bit.
And if I pump you for information, right? I'm like, what Rush books don't you have? Then you're getting a Rush book. So I'm just I guarantee he's seen this and gone, no, I'm going to buy an autobiography or an album.
I've not seen this.
Oh, good.
I have not seen this.
And that, Andy, I know Funko Pops are going to be $5 a pop, 10 in a year, but I couldn't pass on that. That's a super rare thing. And I got a funny story about it. It came from a third-party seller in the States. I had to pay an import fee. And then I got an email after I delivered it saying, your order has been refunded. And I read the body of the email, and it said, we're returning your import fee of 49 cents US.
Just 49 cents.
Killer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, I know you love Jaws, man. So I thought, what the hell?
Ever.
Yeah.
That's
But
very
I'm
cool.
sorely lacking because NECA never did get me my Brody figure.
Oh shit.
But they got me Quentin Hooper.
Kay says the look on both of your faces is like watching little kids at Christmas. It's Christmas and I've never grown up, so I will accept that. And then Nate with the answer, Kay, that's because they are kids at Christmas. Boys don't grow up, they just get hairier.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's true. That is that's the best one of the Legos. Which one is that, Josh?
G.I. Joe Lego.
Oh, G.I. Joe. I thought he was mentioning a specific set. I thought it was either the
I couldn't figure out who to give what, so I like
Fang or
wrapped them
Ferret?
randomly
They're
and
both good.
wrote the names on them. So I didn't know who got
They are
which
both
one.
good. Oh, that I'm jealous there, man. Santa is bringing me Classified Series Snow Job.
Nice.
That's a nice figure. I regret not being in the line sooner, but I'm 54 deep now, having just acquired mainframe yesterday.
Sorry, Kim.
Yeah. Haha, that's brilliant. Yes, it is. It is. All right, we got one more.
Yes, sir.
We got one more, and then we're gonna change the subject for just a few minutes before we get to tonight's wave of action figures. All right.
You might need scissors and a knife on that one, Andy.
I'm excited. Well, I got
it's wrapped and then in a box just to preserve its integrity.
I'm excited.
This is another thing where I go, I can't ask Wes what figures he has. So I took a gamble because with the two likenesses, even if you have it, you've got a different character. So that was my thinking on that sucker.
That is the 60th anniversary Marine Sniper. I am very familiar with this figure. I've spent some time with it. I love it, by the way.
Nice.
And she's going to look great with her, I want to say, Hispanic look.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The ghillie suit killed me. I was like, wow, that's wicked
looking. I know. I think of the Caucasian face on this one as like being Scarlet on a special mission because she's a redhead. So that's cool to be able to display her in either variant. I love that. Thank you very much.
The box wouldn't close on its own, so I had to tape it closed.
Now it doesn't want to open. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's some excitement.
Dum dum dum.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I know you love your It stuff.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's color change too. When you throw a copy in that boy, she'll heat up. Welcome to Dairy, I think it says when you throw your copy.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better. For those of you,
did you hear the sad news?
I did hear
yeah, we saw that today. For those of you who've been following our show for a long time, you may remember that Welcome to Dairy was filmed local to us, like the location stuff. So we visited the set back in the summer before the show aired. Now the whole before the show is now out. The whole thing is out. Yep. The whole season is out. And Andy is working behind the scenes to put all of our photos together to do a standalone video for our
very cool
set visit.
That's super cool.
I'm
really jealous that I'm in like there are films here. There's been some killers actually done, but it's not. I'm jealous that you guys are in a much bigger market for that stuff. And then when something comes that sort of close to home, that's that big, it's that's a relatively big production for.
Even though I'm not a horror guy, and I mean it doesn't do anything for me, but I know it does for Andy, and you can't not be excited about a big Hollywood production in your backyard. So it was just a lot of fun to go down, and it was super cool to get to meet Andy Muschietti the day that we were there. He just happened to be on the street. Hey, how's it going? And
that's
it was
wild,
totally
actually.
approachable. Yeah.
Why did Flash suck?
Well, actually, I talked to him because the Flash, actually, the day that we met him,
I was wearing a Superman hat.
Flash was coming out within a week or two.
I think the next day he flew out.
He was going to the LA premiere. It hadn't come out yet, and I was totally behind it.
That's a surreal world to be in. Like,
I'm excited for the Flash, and he's like, "Well, we'll see." And like, and then
we'll see.
And then we did. Oh. Listen, I just want to take a second to wish everybody a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all of the other
festive
celebrations that you could be celebrating this time of year. It's important. Hold your family. Stay close. Now, before we get on with the action figures, and I'm excited for that, I do want to talk about an idea that has come up. And I think the decision is...
It's got potential.
We're going to start a second YouTube channel. Which you might go, well, why? This one doesn't even have 1,000 people on
it. We're getting there. We're getting there.
However, this is a very popular subject. And so, I mean, I don't want to say that we're on the bandwagon, but as I said, G.I. Joe has come back into my life in such a major way, mostly because of the Classified Series action figures, but also because I joined a G.I. Joe role-playing game group. And so that has dominated, that and Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm back into, has dominated the last about year of my life. I game once a week. I love it. I'm actually running a game right now for my G.I. Joe group, so that's exciting. But like, Hank, you and I,
Yes.
like some of my earliest, my earliest
Yes.
role-playing experiences were with you
100%.
when we were teenagers in high school.
100%.
And that's something that you and I have not been able to do together since we've moved apart.
That's right.
Well, through the virtue of the internet and things like actual play podcasts, that's not such a big deal anymore. And so we are looking at starting a second channel. Tentatively, right now it is known as Midlife Quest.
That's a
because of our age.
It's a good name.
Yeah, Midlife Quest, and we'll be starting that pretty much any time now.
May or may not be featuring the Kevlar elves.
That's right.
Everybody needs a Kevlar
elves. So yeah, I'm super excited for that, and it won't be limited to any particular genre. Whatever we feel like doing, we're gonna do it. But it will be 100% role playing all the time, and role playing related content. So keep your eyes peeled to our socials. Midlife Quest coming soon.
Get your dice.
All right. Yeah, that being said, we'll be looking for players. So keep yourself.
That would be a good place to maybe cut the teeth on my One Piece thing.
It would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you read that stuff that I sent you yet?
I haven't read it yet. I've got it. It's in my folder.
I got more for you.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Now it's time to get back to what we actually came for tonight. It's Back in Black series. This one, it is a wave 25 of the red and black packaging. And if you remember back to our last episode that we actually covered figures, you may remember this is in fact the final episode or the final assortment of black and red boxed figures.
The red box era is
which I thought, looking back now,
that's a pretty long run.
It is long. I feel like we got through it relatively quickly.
It's a good thing we took a month off, or we'd be already caught up.
we'd be in 2024 right now. So tonight it's phase 3, wave 25. We're still in the year 2020, and hey, look at that! Everything we're looking at tonight is by hook or by crook is Attack of the Clones.
So in this wave, the first wave hasn't been an exclusive wave or a
correct. This is a
deluxe,
regular,
so these are all regular releases.
All regular.
The first of the regular release episodes we've done. Mm-hmm. I don't own a single one of these figures.
You don't own any of them?
No.
Okay, I own
that Kit Fisto. It breaks my heart when I see it.
3 of them. I have 3 of them. But you may not own these specific portraits. However, you may own the bodies. You may own the bodies of these figures in other forms because, tonight is another case of heavy reuse. Not to say that some of it's not clever, but when you see it and you know what you're looking at, there are a few things that are maybe a little bit disappointing.
Blue window.
Got a couple comments.
All right, what are we going on here? Hang on a second.
Lefty's here.
Lefty made it.
Josh says the only problem at Christmas for me is remembering to move that elf on the shelf. He forgets to move a lot. I think that's pretty cool. I got a friend of mine who's got the elf on a shelf. He calls it Eddie, and he takes pictures of it every day. He's very creative with it. Left-handed Jedi made it. Welcome back to the land of the living. Man, I'm still feeling the fatigue, and my lungs have not recovered 100%. But I was well enough to go out and clear the driveway today, so that is a plus.
Did you have your coat on?
I did have a coat on. Yeah, your dad. What are you
I
doing?
heard you caught
What are you
shit
doing
the other day.
What are you doing with that dress like that? I'm sweating. That's what I'm doing. I can't put it. I'm literally like melting. All right. So first one up tonight, let's take a look. It is the Geonosis battle droid.
So not the B1.
Now, I know, like, I've gone back and forth on this many times. It's like, I said we weren't going to repeat figures that we've already covered, unless there was a compelling reason to look at them again. But honestly, for my brain to keep things like mostly linear, sometimes in my like omit this one, don't omit that one, I've accidentally omitted things that I probably shouldn't have, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So for the case of this wave, we're just looking at everything, even though we've looked at the battle droid at least
I think
twice,
three
At
times
least
already.
twice. Yeah, I think so.
yeah. So this is the Geonosis battle droid. I just want to skip ahead here for a second and remind everyone that, yeah, as with all the B1 battle droids, the Geonosis droid uses the number 83 battle droid body from 2019. So this is a relatively new mold. I had mentioned before.
You have that gaming greats one. Yeah.
I put up the gaming greats one because I wanted to compare it directly to the Geonosis droid, because I missed the Geonosis droid, and the gaming greats is my fill-in for that. So there they are side by side, and you can see that the gaming greats does have some black accents, but the red
It's
is
the same.
essentially the same color.
It's the
So
spiritual successor, really.
I do feel like that is a good stand-in. And unlike the last time we looked at this, I talked about the droid being able to fold up into the storage
The
mode,
transport mode.
so there it is, and now you can actually see it.
Kind of awkward for his blaster to still be up there, though.
Well, it does clip on to the side of the backpack,
so he can do the whole.
Yeah, you can do the whole thing. But there it is. I think it looks pretty good. I will say this: he is one spindly mf'er.
Yeah.
And he is a little hard to stand.
Yeah, he's a leaner on my. He's leaning against a side of the shelf.
Yeah, same for me. Looks good though. It definitely captures the look of the droid from the movie.
Yeah.
What little bit of weathering is there, I'm pleased to say, is on the front
and the back.
My only, I guess, missed opportunity here would be the alternate C-3PO head.
So that came in a 2-pack.
It did.
There is a 2-pack battle droid, Geonosis battle droid with a 3PO head and a super battle droid to go with it. Why they didn't do it as an individual one?
Money, money, money.
Money. I'm with Lefty on this one. Battle droid is always a welcome addition to a collection.
This is a solid 3, even though it's a, it's actually only a 1-year-old body, so it's a solid 3. And then for me, three Roger Rogers out of.
Oh, I like that.
Three Roger Rogers.
Yeah.
Out of 5, because this is our first, like, where we really get to see them cut their teeth. You know what I mean? Like the Jedi versus the.
I mean, we did see the battle in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
But the battle droids in the Phantom Menace were the droid controlled ones. So it was like the redcoats are coming and they marched in a line.
Yeah.
And then they kind of did some stuff once they got through the Gungan shield, but they didn't have the full autonomy that the B1s on Geonosis had, where they were fighting independently without a control mechanism. So yeah, they were definitely more dynamic in this movie.
Yeah.
And plus the droid foundry sequence it's kind of, I got a soft spot for it. It's funny.
It's a great scene.
Yeah. So yeah, our battle. Andy, what do you think of the Geonosis battle droid?
I like him, but at the same time, I could see, tipping over and playing with him. If he doesn't stand right, you could get frustrated, and I think you might break easily just because of how spindly he is. So I'm gonna give him 2.5 Roger Rogers.
I definitely appreciate what you're saying there. I do tend to handle mine with a little bit more kid gloves. I don't like toss it around like I would a normal, just throw it around. No, not this one.
Yeah.
But I do like the battle droid. I thought they were a good stand-in. Like, these are the new stormtroopers.
Yeah.
I mean, I know arguably the clones are the new stormtroopers,
but like from galactic finance standpoint, this is a cheap,
right,
efficient model to send out in the universe.
We needed a new villain that we could put hundreds of them on screen, and this was a good way to do it.
And Jedi can just cut right through.
I missed a seriously good opportunity to have a joke with our scoring gauge. I should have given it a Roger, Roger, Roger. Andy could have given it a Roger, Roger, Rod.
I will accept that do-over. I like him, but I've enjoyed the battle droid right from the get-go. All like his articulation is great, which is both good because you can do all the things that you expect him to do, but it's bad because he's top heavy and he's hard to stand. But he does have a nice number of accessories with the swappable antenna versus backpack and the droid blaster. So he's a pretty solid figure for me. I give him Roger, Roger, Roger out of Roger, 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 Roger. Does that work for everybody?
There you go.
It does.
All right, where are we going next? We are going to go, I think it's what? The Jedi is the rest of the...
Switching to the other side.
Jedi is pretty much the rest of it. So let's have a look at a fan favorite. It is Master Plo Koon. And I couldn't not include some of the hilarity in the pictures. He is a fully articulated soft goods outer robe, but it is honkingly ridiculous when you put the hood up and it's
like Orko.
It's a cone head. It's a cone head. You've got to do some really fancy finagling to get that peak to lay down. It doesn't lay down. Who am I kidding? This is one of those ones I complain about when they put that stitch in the back of the hood to keep it down.
Mm-hmm.
I complain because they can't pull it up.
Right.
Well, now I'm complaining that they didn't put one in to keep it down. Anyway. One of the things about this figure, if you saw our whose lightsaber is this episode, you would know the lightsaber accessory that he comes with is not the Plo Koon lightsaber.
She wrong.
Yeah. So I've included a shot of the actual lightsaber. This is a reuse from the Deluxe General Grievous. So that's kind of cool. I will say that Plo Koon has easily one of the best portraits for an action figure, for an alien. I mean, that is spitting image.
Yeah, that's a nice sculpt.
Yeah. Lefty says, I need a Plo, but I think I'll go with the new Clone Wars version.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I'm interested to see what they do with that. Is it going to be... Well, let's talk about that, because this version of Plo Koon, other than the new hands and the new head sculpt, is a reuse of the 2019 Mace Windu.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's really an issue here. The color is different enough to differentiate him that, underneath underneath the robe, you're not really aware of that. I don't think that, it's Mace Windu, but even though technically it is. So the question for me is the new, because I got the new Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm wondering if the new Plo Koon is a reuse of the new Obi-Wan body.
Maybe.
So I haven't had a chance to compare the photos to see. He's just incognito as a termite mound.
That's how he lures his food in.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
Like an anteater.
Actually, you know what he reminds me of is that when Obi-Wan comes out of the desert, and he's got oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, he is, like I said, it's a reuse of the Mace Windu body, which, I mean, if you like this body, then you know exactly what you're getting. But I mean, he's a little stiff. So, I mean, he can do like all the museum posing in the world, and you can get him to sort of stand somewhat dynamic.
That's another 3 for me. But that's a god awful robe. I mean, it's like the robe takes it down to a 2, but the face sculpt brings it back up to a 3.
I will say this. I have this figure, and on the shelf, like, the photo doesn't do it justice. You can get the robe closed.
Right.
So like it hangs in such a way, like if you flare the bottom out, what you can do, you can get it to look better than what it does here in the
Does
figure.
it easily come off, or do you have to remove the head? It looks like it's quite tight around the neck.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's stitched at the top.
Yeah, I see. So you'd have to
Yep.
remove the head to
Yep.
pull it off.
Yeah, which isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, as the Jedi that discovered Ahsoka, I got a soft spot for old Plo. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a 3 for me.
Andy, what do you think of Jedi Master Plo Koon?
Love the different alien looks that we get here.
Yeah.
And, he's another, it's a great addition to the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
So I'm with Hank. 3 more Rogers.
I will say this for what the figure is, like articulation wise, as an action figure, he's right down the middle. He's like a 3. But then I look at that portrait and I go, that portrait is amazing. That portrait by itself, that head alone is a 5. That's a 5 out of 5 head. Like there's just no denying that.
Yeah.
Then I go to the lightsaber and I'm like, but you pooched it. You pooched it by not giving me the right lightsaber. So that drops it back one.
Green lightsaber? Isn't that the wrong color even?
No, it's a blue.
Is it a blue lightsaber in
blue
Attack of the Clones?
Kit Fisto was green.
Blue saber, yeah. Kit Fisto was green.
Okay, all right.
Well, we're going to talk about that too, because if you're a sucker for details, and chances are you are.
Yeah, I mean that's why we do what we do, right?
Exactly. Josh says that's a 10. That's a 10.
Attaboy.
The head sculpt elevates it, but then the lightsaber brings it down again. So yeah, he's a 3 for me. And I mean the clown cape is a bit of like
the clown cape.
I can overlook it because I know that you can get it. Yeah,
he looks like if Jawas had a god.
Oh dear. Yeah, he's a 3 Rogers out of 5 for me. All right, what are we going to do next here? We are looking at, let's go to one of our main, for the last time, Anakin Skywalker before he becomes Darth Vader. This one, of course, is our Padawan Anakin Skywalker. And here's the thing. So I'm critical of the Plo Koon, and I'm going to be critical again of the Kit Fisto lightsaber. This tells me that somebody in the brand is paying attention because they actually give us the correct lightsaber. This is Anakin's first lightsaber, the one that gets cut in half in the Droid Foundry before they replace it with the Youngling Slayer. So if you can do that, then why can't you do the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you that.
I guess he's got main character vibes. I don't know. Like
it's tough because from certain angles it looks okay, but square on that portrait does not look like I get it's supposed to be Anakin Skywalker, but it's like, is there a time there where they didn't have his likeness rights or something?
Yeah, the hair is awful.
It is awful. Like everything else that we're talking about tonight, of course, heavy reuse. Of course, this is the Revenge of the Sith Anakin body with a new head and a new forearm to give him a flesh and blood forearm. Yeah, I thought it was a new body, but it's not. Tis not.
I didn't realize he was dressed so dark. I got to revisit Attack of the Clones that he was dressed so darkly.
This photo uses the archive release of that figure.
I see.
Because it's the better looking portrait, but that looks like Hayden.
Yeah.
In the Revenge of the Sith one, not so much for the Padawan look.
Looks like almost a video game type version of him.
Almost. Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Hank, you've got the Revenge of the Sith Anakin.
I do. I actually have the archive. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you didn't open it. Okay, I was going to say if you've handled that figure, then you know sort of what you're getting.
Yeah, all the Jedi, at least the early Jedi, suffer from that.
No butterflies.
Yeah, no butterflies. The arm articulation is hindered by the sculpt of the flowing robes.
No butterflies and no wrist.
No wrist, and it looks like that's molded goods around the skirt.
It is,
and so you probably get garbage leg articulation then.
It's definitely impeded by it, but it's not horrific. It's just not great.
It's for a character that that deserves so much more respect in the line. This is
Yeah.
just a two. It's a completely middle of the road for me, 2.5, and I think I'm maybe even being generous.
Hot take. Hot take. Andy, what do you think of Padawan Anakin Skywalker?
The face just ruins it for me.
It does.
I'm gonna give him 2.
Yeah.
2 Roger Rogers.
I remember seeing this figure in the store, and my initial reaction was, "Oh, I gotta have it." But then it was like, "Do I really though?" Like, this is not the definitive Anakin for me. The Revenge of the Sith Anakin is the definitive one for me.
This would be
So
another figure where a severed arm could come in handy
we could
to make
we
it
could do
next
a
level.
swap. Yeah, yeah, do a swap. Yeah, I'm with you guys. It doesn't really stand out for me. The artwork is far better than the actual figure's head,
Yeah,
and
he
for
looks like
that
James
reason,
Dean in that artwork.
because we're reusing. By the way, we are reusing a 2014 body.
Mhm.
Remember, this was an orange box
Yeah,
release. That does not bode well for me in 2020.
no,
He's a 2.5, and
take my money.
that might be being generous at 2.5. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one.
Mm.
All right, but I am a fan of the next one. Of course I am, because it's my boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Obi-Wan.
Now that is a decent head sculpt.
It is in the lighting that we have the photo right here. This is another case of, like, depending on how you look at it, depending on the way that the light hits it, depending on what angle you're looking at, your mileage may vary with this version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I will say though, it's better looking than the artificial beard that he wore for the reshoots. Oh my gosh, that was horrific.
Yeah,
For the actual portrait, I went with one that's actual beard and not the prosthetic that he wore.
So this is the Jesus beard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right,
I
right.
mean, you put that Plo Koon robe on him.
With the proper Jedi mullet.
I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Obi-Wan. He is my guy. But again, like everything else we've looked at tonight, this is a reuse. This is the Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi body recolored for his knightly master
Wow,
look.
wow. I
And
mean, at
no
least they're
extra.
reusing the body for the same character, but it's
Yeah,
still. I still feel like you could do so much more with this. You could.
I would like to see like some full body shots of you and side by side to know like how different is it from one film to the next.
I feel like that head, that like the face sculpt on the Padawan is that might be an archive version too, but it's a lot better than the.
It came in the Lucasfilm
That was
50th,
the
which was the
Phantom
Phantom
Menace
Menace
card, right?
packaging, and then it came
Yeah.
in standard black and red packaging. But
Um,
otherwise, they're the same portrait.
yeah, that's tough for me, especially. I mean, so I'd be tempted to take that head and
The one that's on it now.
the one that's on it now and put it on
Yeah.
the Clone Wars Obi.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
The armored General Kenobi.
that Clone Wars Obi is such a good portrait. Just the wrong
It
hair.
really, really is.
It really is.
It's more based on his Revenge of the Sith look.
There's a
But
little
yet,
bit of heart here for me, so I'm going to throw down 3 Roger, Roger, Roger.
well, that's
But
fair.
it's
That's fair.
the reuse is sickening, and it's endemic of the entire line. And it's funny that we're aware of it, but it's funny how when we do the microscope thing like we
I
do,
know. Yeah.
and you go, man, I was just throwing 20s at the at the wall. I just, here, have another one.
The thing is,
Just
when it's done
take my money.
well, it's easy to overlook.
Yeah.
And when it's done poorly, we're like super critical of it. It's like you can't please us one way or the other, right?
No. And I would even consider popping the Obi-Wan Kenobi like wandering Jedi head on this or something like
From the Kenobi line.
from the Kenobi line, because he's a little older looking, but it's a much better portrait, and he does have the mullet again.
Well, now that you've mentioned that, now you've said it, You've put the wheels in motion. I may do a head swap to see if I can get one of the mulleted heads on.
You're probably going to find that with the 2013 neck
Yeah,
ball, it's not going to work.
not going to work.
No.
I'm not dremeling anything.
Yeah, exactly. Without some heavy modification.
No, that's not a thing for me. Not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Still got the Padawan saber, which is funny that he lost the first one in the Phantom Menace, remade it exactly the same. We don't switch lightsabers until Revenge of the Sith.
That's right.
All right, we got what do we got?
You have to rate him.
Oh, I have to rate him. Okay.
Oh,
3.
Sorry. Yeah, Andy, what do you say?
3 Roger Rogers.
3 Roger Rogers.
Yeah.
He would have scored higher if they'd given him like, an extra hand.
Yeah.
Because like with that portrait, he should have had like the Jesus hand.
Or the two finger.
Not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
Or a pair of shackles, even for the.
Oh, that's true.
Fights.
That's
easy.
True. When he's being held prisoner by Dooku,
yeah.
There are very few instances where an Obi-Wan Kenobi has been in the assortment that I didn't pick Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is one of them. I did not pick him.
I don't think you could probably even get his hands together, though. to put shackles on him.
Yeah. I love Obi-Wan. This is another one where I actually do have this one. Yeah, I have this one. And it's okay. It's just okay. Actually. Nope, I got him in a two-handed saber pose.
Oh, do you?
Okay.
He is holding, he's holding them low, but they are
together. Yeah.
It's all elbows. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled. It looks like pinless arms, and well, no, technically they're not because you can see the joint. But then like very blatant pinned knees.
Yeah.
But double jointed knees, so that's okay. He's just so wholly average. Like he's a 3, sort of, just barely.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one more for you. If you didn't like this body on this figure, I don't know if this is going to make it any better for you, but it is Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto. I'll just skip right to it. Let's get to it. Kit Fisto. Yep, he's a reuse of the Padawan Anakin body. Or sorry, Padawan Obi-Wan body. But again, recolored. He does get an interesting addition though. He gets it's not a separate hand, but there's that.
It's almost like a force gesture.
Well, there's that moment in the arena where he does that. He smiles at the camera after pushing a droid away. So interesting that they've included that here as one of the hands that's on the figure. But again, here's another case of the lightsaber is reused from the deluxe General Grievous, and just like the last time, it's utterly and completely wrong.
That's right.
Like it's not even close.
They just had extras left over from Grievous.
They don't have to make a new mold.
Yeah.
They didn't even attempt to paint it in a way that would at least sort of create the illusion. I guess the idea that if it's in his hand,
you're not going to see the black band.
You're not really noticing it.
So I love me some Kit Fisto, and most of that is based on his appearances in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars animated.
And his whole underwater sequence,
and then the Lucasfilm Clone Wars animated. I don't have him in hand, so I can't judge anything. If you can't turn his head, which it looks like you can't.
Well, the tails really make it difficult to do.
Yeah. So I mean, I would want more from this. I would want something like where the tails are like, and I get they might break down, but so almost rubber or something very supple.
Yeah.
So that at least the front ones could, flow with him as he turns his head.
Yep.
And then I bet that the back ones aren't individuals. I bet they're a clump of hard plastic all molded together. Just, I just, at this point, especially with some of the new sculpts that we've had, I'm just expecting more.
Yep.
The action figure looks better than either of those portraits.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like the portrait thing, I had to include them both. So the middle one, Kit Fisto, if you don't remember, underwent a massive change between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
He gets two very, very good close-ups. He gets the close-up in Attack of the Clones, smile at the camera, force push the droid, but he also gets a super close-up in Palpatine's office when he's
When they're trying
slain.
to arrest him.
When he's slain. This figure very clearly uses the Revenge of the Sith look. So arguably this is both an Attack of the Clones figure and a Revenge of the Sith figure.
Right.
Still, I think the eyes are still just a little too small for the Revenge of the Sith version.
I agree.
But they are definitely bigger than the clone version.
He feels more like the animated version to me than either of the live action versions.
I would have loved an animated version. Shirtless with that, the lightsaber in the Tartakovsky thing looks like it's made of like seashells. It just looks. Give me that version. That would have looked cool.
That's some pretty cool. We could use a whole Tartakovsky line. Actually, it wouldn't kill me.
Yeah, not just the one ARC Trooper that I didn't. Damn it! Didn't get the art. There's a couple of Tartakovsky homages in the Black Series,
but it's Christmas and I'm feeling generous, so he's also Roger. And if I had voted, or if I did 3-4 weeks ago, I don't remember at this point.
Yeah,
I would have voted for Kit Fisto.
Well, we will get to the voting in a minute, but before we do that, Andy, what do you think of Kit Fisto?
The head movement, I don't like the hindrance, but that's passable. I do like that they gave him a different style hand. Not just
I like that as well. Yeah,
I like that repainted or anything.
Yep.
It's nice for a variant, so I'm gonna give him 3 Rogers.
Yeah. So I'm liking what's going on here in some sense. I like the portrait overall. I think it's a very good likeness of the character. Even if they've missed a bunch of paint, like all of the the banding on the front two tails are painted. None of the banding on the back are painted, so it's like, yes, it's a reuse of the Obi-Wan.
You do work at home for an action figure to look good.
No, I know. Yeah, it's a reuse of the Obi-Wan body, but arguably, with that paint on it, it's
different.
Pretty good. The color variants. The one thing that's really egregious, though, is like in both versions, both Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, he's got kind of a Mandarin collar.
Yeah,
that's obviously missing in this case.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, yeah, I'm with you, Josh. I like that dude, but too. Yeah, he's wholly average. As nice as the head sculpt and the portrait is, it just the reuse of the body and sort of the lightsaber thing is a big one for me. That really bothers me. I don't like it when they do that. So yeah, he's just wholly average. 2.5, maybe a 3.
Is the Revenge of the Sith version of this just a straight reissue? The one in the bubble?
Oh, the recent repack.
Yeah, I think it is.
Just a straight.
It's got the swashing effect.
It's got the
new swoosh.
The motion effect. Which, by the way, the original Count Dooku came with that.
That's right, the original one.
Yeah. Well, that does bring us to the Jack Porkins. Sorry.
Almost.
Now that brings us to the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery. It is awarded to the best overall figure of each episode. The inscription reads, Non Mentum Lorum, or no chin strap, because like the Duke, John Wayne, Porkins knew chin straps are for sissies. Interesting thing happened on this one. I don't know if this has ever happened before. We had a tie.
Oh, wow.
Tie.
Yeah, congratulations, Geonosis Battle Droid and Plo Koon. This week proves you can be stoic and wise or dumb as a stump and still come out a winner.
Did we... I can't remember because it was a month ago or so that we had our last session, but I threw out an idea for some jokey poos, and I don't remember if I told one yet on the air.
I think you told one.
Do you need to tell?
I don't remember which one I told, but I'm willing to tell another one.
Do you need a joke?
No, well,
I'm all game for it.
So, guys, what kind of starfighter?
Yeah.
What model of X-wing?
Yeah.
Does Porkins fly at the Battle of Yavin?
I can't say it. I don't want to ruin the joke. It's funny though. It's funny.
It's an XL wing.
Oh dear, where is it? Where's my?
Oh.
I need it.
Find the controls that extend the bridge.
That's the one. That's the one. What's Gaz? Gaz is here. This seemed pretty cool when you saw him in the movies, and it goes down like a chump versus Sidious.
I know.
Kit Fisto,
know.
Sazy-Teen,
Teen, and
Mace is there.
Mace Window.
Ethkoth.
Aethkoth, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, look, I just got the weird Mac thing. I don't know how it does that. Should I do one of these?
I don't know.
Do I get some bubbles? No, I get nothing. All right, whatever. Anyway, there's your winners this week, which means we're moving forward. What's interesting is we do these like year changes, right? So we're sticking with 2020 because the next phase of action figures, phase 4, starts partway through a year. It doesn't start at a new year, starts partway through the retail year. We get the refresh, which is weird. I've never paid attention to that from the other waves where we were when the packaging got the refresh.
But at the same time, 2020, we were just getting into the thick of COVID too, right? So
that is true.
Shipping schedules and everything else kind of went out the window.
That's a huge part of why I missed a lot of the first wedged box waves.
Oh, yeah. What's Gas saying? XL stands for Extreme Lasers.
Yes.
On Porkins X-Wing XL.
100%.
All right. So phase 4, let's talk a little bit about that. Excuse me. It is worth noting that as we move into phase 4, by the way, phase 4 also referred to as the Galaxy Collection. This is the wedge box, also known as the Galaxy Collection. Up until this point, the numbering convention has been pretty straightforward. Wave whatever, number whatever, and it's been consecutive.
Right.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
No.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
Frustratingly, no.
So now every sub property within Star Wars gets its own unique color of packaging. In this case, the figures that we're looking at next week, they're all Clone Wars.
Right.
So that yellow, even though some of the photos, they don't reflect that very well, they are all the same yellow. So it's Galaxy Collection, Clone Wars numbers 1 through whatever.
Right.
But for every sub property, we're going to have number 1s again. So there'll be number 1 Empire, number 1 Jedi, and number 1 Mandalorian. Like they all get.
I think the thing that drove me the most crazy in the beginning, and we'll get into it next week because I won't be able to help myself, is that we weren't getting, 6 of the Clone Wars figures in a box.
No.
Or showing up on shelves. You're getting 3 of this and 2 of that and 1 of this and 1 of these. And so like it just seemed to be almost no rhyme or reason to the release schedule of the different
the case assortments.
Right.
Yeah. Keeps you guessing, right? Like, I
gotta keep you guessing.
And then next wave I can get another one.
One of the cool things about this version is the wedge itself. The artwork is now on the side of the box. It's now off the front. It's on the side. When you put these together numerically, each property makes its own nifty little mural, which we may or may not visit.
Going on back there, I'm blurry. It's hard to see, but I have a few wedge box.
What makes it interesting from a podcast perspective is as I put these together each week, we've now done this. We've covered enough years where like the format we usually go, okay, every time we start, convention first, retailer exclusive, deluxe release, regular waves.
Yeah.
That means that certain numbers that should be, like, for example, Cad Bane has no number. He's a convention exclusive.
Right.
But the rest of that wave, those are 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1's going to come later. It's just the way it falls in the way that I put these together because we haven't gotten to the regular waves. But number 1 is a regular wave figure. I tell you, it's Commander Wolf, actually. So we won't see the mural with Wolf until later on. Anyway, if you are wondering why it seems like I'm out to lunch, it's not that I am. It's just that's the way the numbering convention works, and it's the way that I like to arrange it so I can keep things straight in my head. Lefty says, "Hey, we're getting into the to where I started collecting Black Series.
Awesome.
That was a good time to come on board, by the way. I wish I could have come on board that way. Sometimes.
Well, theoretically, now we're that much further into the line, right? So tips and tricks, butterfly joints, everything.
Yeah. So I
up
mean,
to this point,
you're
I'm
coming
going to
in
vote in our group chat now since I don't social media anymore. But it's
sure.
It's a no-brainer for me.
What's Ahsoka?
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew that.
No-brainer.
I knew that. So that's it. We'll be back next week to look at these ones.
So
this is our
hit up our socials and get your votes in.
I haven't got the preview up yet.
Well,
I'll
once
have
it's
that
done.
up either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, you'll have all of this week to take a look at that. And yeah, so next Thursday, Christmas. I hope everybody has a great Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're okay for Sunday next week, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
We're not interfering with it. Yeah, because New Year's will already be
the following Thursday.
Yeah, the following Thursday. So we're good that way.
Yeah, it falls in yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're just joining now, don't forget, keep an eye out. Midlife Quest, it's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Brought to you by Fandom Power. Anybody seen Avatar yet? I went yesterday. No. I have not seen Avatar.
I still haven't seen the first one.
I will see it. I absolutely will see it. For no other reason than I want to know which Avengers trailer I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. I've heard people are getting no Avengers trailer.
Yeah.
On the Thursday night the advanced screening. Somebody I saw did not get one on a Thursday night, so I'm wondering, did it come on the Friday night?
Maybe.
I don't know. But
it irks me a tiny bit that that trailers have become spectacle. Where
they should be.
You think?
Should be. Yeah, absolutely. Don't you remember like how many people took time off work to go see the Batman trailer and that like literally just trailer for Batman and then left?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
man. You mean the
or how many people showed up? How many people showed up for the Phantom Menace trailer that literally skipped work because they knew the trailer was going to be at the beginning, and I don't remember the movie.
I don't recall that, and I'm not like I believe you 100%, but I don't recall back then knowing what trailers were going to be there. I remember going to movies when I was a kid, at least, and going, "Holy cow! There's Goonies. What the hell is that?"
Yeah,
like, yeah. So I guess for me, there's something to be said about that.
I suppose when you say that, being spectacle, and I firmly believe they should be spectacle. I think maybe the hitch is I still like the surprise of not knowing ahead of time what's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is a part of the appeal of going to the theater for me.
And then from what I've read, because I haven't seen any of the leaks or anything, and I definitely haven't gone to an Avatar movie. It's one trailer chopped up into 4 sections, and there's
is that what we're saying?
That's what I've heard. So I mean, everything could be speculation.
Everything I've read just said it was four different. They're not even trailers per se. They're more like teasers. The early description from the leak turned out to be true, and all the screenshots were proven to be real. So that one's out. Like, I mean, if you've looked at anything social media in the last 2 weeks, you would know that is making a return to the MCU, and that has me mildly interested. Andy, you know what I'm talking about.
I do, and it ties it back, right? So,
yeah. So for anybody who hasn't seen
it, it undoes the horrendous mistakes they've made in the past 6 years with the product, and it left me. I mean, I sort of read a Kevin Feige spiel, and who knows what's real these days. So it could have not even been Kevin Feige, but it was basically like, we need something to be a direct sequel to Endgame because, honestly, the multiverse didn't even have a storyline.
In a world.
Yes, and trailers need to go back to being narrated by someone epic with a trailer voice when it sounded like
in a world.
That's why people are going, here's The Force Awakens, but like an 80s trailer, because they were just better. I don't know how many times I've sat in a theater, saw a trailer for a movie, and then I just saw the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm also not a big fan. Actually, I don't mind it when it happens. It's happened a few times where the movie stunk so bad financially that it's the minimum theater window, and then boom, streaming.
Yeah.
Yay! I
Or
can
like
save some money.
they have
The
so little
Walmart
faith in
bin.
it, they release like the first 15 minutes to try and hook you.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Lefty says Avatar was still visual eye porn, worth seeing in the theater.
Cool.
I'm with you on that. Oh, did anybody hear James Cameron's coming back to Terminator?
I saw that,
James
but
Cameron's
Arnold is
making.
out.
Yeah, no Arnold. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with new characters and new story. They did that arguably with Salvation, which I don't know why people didn't like that movie. I love Terminator Salvation. So good. But holy crap, it's 3.5 hours. Okay. That's okay.
I will remain chomping at the bit for
I
something
just want to
original.
know, like I've said this before. I was a big Avatar fan of the first Avatar, the 2009 Avatar. It was, as far as I'm concerned, it was the gold standard for 3D movies for essentially the next 5, maybe even 6 years. There wasn't a 3D movie that looked as good as Avatar. But that's back
It's
when,
because
like,
all the money was spent on that movie. Nobody made movies for 6 years.
I think there's more to it than that. I actually think it's because focus was filming in 3D, not post converting them. Avatar was filmed in 3D, and there is a, like, I think we've seen enough 3D movies now. There is a difference between a movie that was filmed in 3D versus one that was converted to 3D. Not saying
I,
that converted movies don't look good.
I will miss opening night if it means I have to watch a movie in 3D.
It depends on, like, to me, the biggest drawback with 3D, and it's still it's still the problem, is that they're just darker. You've got the glasses on, it's passive 3D, so it is naturally
I get
darker,
car
and
sick. I've
I
never
don't
been in a
like that
movie.
experience.
I've never been in a 3D movie that I haven't got car sick in.
Oh, that's not a good feeling.
No.
In
Oh,
a
Josh
world where
missed
the
the winner.
powers that be rule with an iron fist, and it takes one good pilot to stand in their way, Porkins, the legend begins.
Josh missed the winner.
Uh-oh.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You missed it. Hang on, Josh. Hang on. Let me put that up for
Slap
you.
it back up, baby.
Let's put it back up for you. There
One
you
more,
go.
2 more.
Congratulations,
It was a
Geonosis,
tie.
Battle Droid, and Plo Koon. It was a tie this week.
Our first tie.
This week proves you can be stoic and wise, or dumb as a stump, and still come out a winner. Yay!
Neither figure will be moving on to the finals.
If we did a battle of the champions, I don't see either of these coming out on top. To be honest. Yeah, I do like 3D movies when they're good. We very quickly went through the 3D for shock value, like
Everything has to be 3D.
I don't need that anymore.
I love the old blue and red 3D stuff. Like that's where that was the intent.
Yeah.
You know,
The shock value.
The old Friday the 13th with the pitchfork coming at you.
I've always said that, 3D is at its best when it is used like a film's score or soundtrack. If it doesn't contribute to the story,
right?
then it doesn't need to be there.
You mean like in Jaws 3D?
No, I think the best example for me, one of the best examples, and I keep going back to this one, was it the 2014 Dread 3D, where every time the people, I don't remember the name of the drug, but whenever someone took the drug, the 3D got really hyper stylized, and there was a slow motion effect, and you knew that they were like hopped up on drugs. And that worked because it was facilitating something within the story. I quite liked that. It was very clever. But yeah, the
I do.
whole, like,
I should recant my 3D is. There is one 3D movie I've seen in theaters that I was like, "Holy cow, this is amazing!"
Yeah.
And I didn't get car sick, and that was Tintin.
Tintin, the animated film.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. What's that? What? I was arguing with an old lady trying to tell her the power steering fluid in her Ford is transmission fluid.
Uh-oh.
They're one and the same. She didn't buy that. She didn't know it's power steering fluid. It can't be the same.
Try and sell her some blinker fluid next time.
Yeah, that's right.
A can of compression.
If you liked parts 1 and 2, you will like this one. I really liked part 1. When we went to see part 2, we went to the theater for it. The movie started, and I'm not kidding. I actually thought I was watching a trailer for an Avatar video game.
Mm.
And about 3 minutes in, I'm like, "Oh, this is the movie." And that's where things kind of suffered for me, where it's like, to be honest, the characters, like the like Natiri and Jake and all those, like all of the CGI characters, I felt they actually looked better in 2009. That being said, I just watched the cool documentary behind the scenes on The Way of Water. Totally worth watching if you haven't seen it on Disney Plus.
So I resisted the first one because of the silly lawsuit by billionaires against a small animation company.
Sure.
But, I had a friend who was like, "You have to, like, you just can't be a nerd and not experience this."
Yeah, yeah.
So they sat me down and they're like, "I'm going to put a gun to your head. And you're going to watch this no matter what." And I watched the first 5 minutes of it, and I looked at my friend and I said, "Okay, I was wrong. This is the most amazing animation I've ever seen." And he said, "No, this is live action. This part."
Yep, yep.
And I just got up and left.
It's funny though, talking about the lawsuit thing. If everybody had done that with Ghostbusters, Filmation might still be around.
Yeah.
So I don't get too torqued up over that stuff.
No, yeah, but that's I do. I find it very, and I mean, the chat all the time. I find it very hard to keep church and state separate. I try. I try.
I feel like
when it comes to artists and the little guy, it really irks me.
I mean, like, I follow Larry Hama on social media, and he's the first person, like, people will do that. They will rah for him, and he's the first one to set everybody straight. And he's like, "Nope, everything I did at Marvel was work for hire. I own nothing."
Yeah,
and that's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah. So yeah, do I think it's a shitty thing to do to force a creative out of something that they poured their heart into? Yeah, it's a shitty thing to do. Doesn't necessarily, things can live without them, is what I'm getting at, I guess.
Yeah. At some point, they take on a life of their own.
Absolutely, like that whole notion that once you put it out there, it's not yours anymore. It's kind of belongs to the people
world.
who, to the fandom, which we are a part of.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it for me this week. You guys got anything you want to touch on before we wrap it up and say goodnight?
No, that was excellent, sir.
Yeah,
good to be back.
Super happy to be back. It's been it's touch and go here for a few days, especially with multiple hospital visits. So I'm just happy to be getting back to where we belong. Yeah. Looking forward to what's next. Don't forget, we've got our new Back in Black series next week. I think, don't quote me on this, I think Andy and I will be here on Tuesday.
Pretty sure.
At this point, I'm very confident. Very confident.
That's Christmas Eve.
Is it Eve?
It is Eve.
It's Eve. So that's okay. We're not interrupting anything there.
Yeah. If I don't make it, you gotta throw something in about the One Piece thing that. So after 1154 episodes, which was the 1154th episode today, One Piece season 1 finally ended.
Wow. Season 1.
Yeah. So for 26 years, they've been doing an episode a week.
Holy crap.
Is that right, eh?
And now they're moving to seasonal style, more North American style, 26 episodes a year. And
it's like real TV then.
Yeah. So it's an incredibly dramatic change for the One Piece fans. But it might make it more accessible for some other people to jump on if they don't have to tune in weekly.
Yeah. Episodic storytelling. That'll be fun when we get to Midlife Quest, how we structure that. Long form storytelling. Oh dear.
Miss an episode, miss a lot.
Excuse me. Sorry. Come on, lungs, work. All right. That's it for me.
I think we got a couple comments. We got to.
Sorry, what do we got here? Oh yeah, the fluid is the same. Yeah. Nate, great show, guys. Glad you're back. Bye, everyone. Yeah, good to see you, Nate. We'll talk soon.
Hey, Nate.
And Lefty with, welcome back. Great show, fellas. Merry Christmas if I don't make it on Tuesday. And to you too, sir. Very much so.
And if you scroll up, I think there's a couple more well wishes for everybody.
What did I miss?
Keep going.
I really missed.
God bless us one and all.
How far back?
A few back.
Way back.
A few back. There you go.
Way back. Oh, there's one. Okay. I don't know how I missed that one. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Only 4 more sleeps. I got all my wrapping done.
I haven't started yet.
Is there more? Did I miss any more? No, I don't think so. XL wing.
Yeah, we got that one.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Wait a minute. Where's the thing?
The thing?
There we go. I scrolled off the comment. I'm like, I can't find it to turn it off.
That's okay.
There we go. All right. Tuesday night, random fandom. I'm looking forward to what's happening because I'm not even sure myself at this point.
Nice.
But yeah, hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next weekend or on Tuesday. Otherwise, like I said, keep an eye out. I'll have the preview post up for next week's figures either later tonight after the show wraps up or sometime tomorrow. And Midlife Quest, it's happening. I just don't know when, but it'll be soon.
Awesome.
Soon-ish. Anyway, that's it for me, everybody. As always, whatever your thing is, don't forget, fan on. And for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Hank.
We shall see you on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.